and my speech is over. So global warming is nothing, just wake up and the global warming is over, right? I'm not technically right person to speak on global warming, technically, scientifically, because I conduct seminars and workshops on emotions, on touches, on feeling, on love. These are my topics. So I'll touch global warming through my own topic, through my own subject. I'm reminded somebody asked Albert Einstein, and the question was, in the next birth, what would you like to be? And his answer was a carpenter, rather than becoming a scientist. Because he said, I never knew that my discovery is going to be misused by some of the scientists in such a way. I was conducting my seminar a couple of days ago, and I read an article, and I was quoting this article in my seminar. The article was, when in 1945, when the nuclear bomb was thrown in Japan, the gentleman who threw this bomb, he was so shocked that he couldn't survive. But the president of US, somebody asked him, how are you feeling this morning? And he said, for the first time, I'm having a gala night. I'm having a good sleep. And some of the thinkers, they wrote about it, and they said, can you imagine a gentleman, can you imagine a person, after killing more than 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs people, he was at his sleep, he was with peace. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, my own understanding about global warming is that we have lost the connectivity with the nature, the touch with the nature, the conversation with the nature. Sometimes just like a child, I think, and I imagine that before releasing any satellite, any missile, do we or have we taken the permission from nature? Am I right or wrong? Just say yes loud.
Yes.
Have we taken the permission from nature? And suppose if nature speaks to us, I do not know what sorts of complaint and criticism nature has against us. We have lost the connectivity, the touch. And here I quote three examples and 3 quotations. And just check in your life. As a normal human being, what can we do to save this great crisis which is about to come? Quotation number 1 comes from Swami Vivekananda. All expansion is life, all contraction is death. All love is expansion, all selfishness is contraction. Love, therefore, is the only law of life. If you have love, tremendous happiness, no question of harming anybody. This is my personal experience. The second quotation comes from Lord Buddha, and he says, darkness cannot be seized by darkness, you can only seize darkness by light. The third one comes from Jesus Christ, and he says, beloved, let us love one another, because love takes its origin in God. And he who loves is a child of God and knows God. He who has no love does not know God, because God is love, or love is God. So if I can just summarize my own idea about global warming, I have a small poetry to conclude, and kindly excuse me my technical error in English, because I'm very poor in writing poetry in English, but I have to complete this with this poetry, and this says itself, what do I feel about global warming? Shall I? Here it goes.